Hello everybody! So I was inspired by Ashley and Best Dressed to do a college experience video and summarize the main lessons that I've learned throughout each year in college. So let's get into it!
So what I have on right now is my entering class of 2017 annual UCI hoodie. Fun fact about UCI is that once you're admitted, whether you be a transfer student, graduate student, you do get a free hoodie that is different for every year just because they wanted to promote class unity. So this is what the 2017 hoodie does look like. Engineering Hall, a place where I found out that biomedical engineering was not for me. So I initially entered UCI as undeclared. I really didn't know what I wanted to do because the term engineering had such a connotation of being like brilliant, genius, which I thought I was during the time. I really wanted to pursue biomedical engineering because I feel like the longer the name, the smarter you'll sound and the more impressive you'll be towards family, which was a good decision for me to drop it as soon as I took a physics class in this vicinity. That's why I'm not an engineering major. So this was a year just like constant rejection for me because I did not have any experience prior to college. So having no experience as a freshman, I definitely wanted to apply to like every opportunity that I could come across, and unfortunately I did get rejected to all of them. So that's just a fun experience to have during your first year of college. Young me would have been devastated by constant rejection, which I was in my first year, but coming across rejection constantly has sort of prepared me for any rejection that I get in the future. So I am immune to all rejection now. If I don't get an opportunity, that's fine. They missed out on this. So I'm currently in one of the locations here at UCI, the UC Irvine Student Center, where I actually landed my first college job, or my first job ever. The Student Center will always be near and dear to my heart just because I've worked it since my second year to my current senior year. In this discovery portion of my life, I thought I had everything down to a science. I thought that this would be my year of new opportunities and like new dreams just because I got my first job. I thought that because I had experience under my belt after my first year that I would be sort of more equipped to take on my second year. But then
my boyfriend and I of 3 years, broke up. This event served as the catalyst of many bad decisions I would make. And I call this stage the realization stage because it was just a wake-up call. The breakup, along with all the events that followed, forced me to confront my ongoing but never addressed issue with mental health, rather than suppressing it with all the multitude of events that I participated in. This epiphany gave me the strength that I would need for my junior year.
So I am currently at Aldrich Hall, where I met with some counselors to actually withdraw from UCI. After the turmoil/trauma that was my second year, I thought it would be best to take at least a quarter or maybe a whole school year off of school just to focus on myself and like become a better person. But I came to realization I still wanted to be at school. I wanted to face my obstacles head on. So not only did I have to battle the sort of academic obstacles that I was facing, which is why I wanted to withdraw from UCI too, but I was also fighting the withdrawal process to become readmitted into UCI. Okay, apologies if you do hear construction in the background. There's construction in the background. UCI is known for their construction. That's a fun fact as well. So after I received the soul-crushing news that I couldn't major in biology anymore because of my poor academics, I resorted to declaring political science, which I wasn't mad about. I do love politics. But even though my counselors told me that I couldn't become a bio major, I still tried to persist because I really wanted to be a bio major. I did not want my dreams to stop when my counselors did, because I know my own capabilities better than like any psychiatrist, counselor that I've seen. It does sound stubborn now that I think about it, but it worked because I am now a bio major now too. Third year was not only sort of an academic enlightenment for me, but it also helped me grow as a person because my attitude changed. Because of my ability to prove so many people who doubted me wrong, I just gained so much confidence in myself that progressed towards the person I will be in my fourth year.
So unfortunately, COVID hit my fourth year at UCI, UCI, and everything shifted to a remote setting. So the setup that you're currently seeing right now is what my 4th year ultimately looked like. So much so that it actually inspired my graduation cap. Even though everything was online, I still had that confidence that I've acquired during my junior year, which is what helped me pass all my courses basically. But as I neared the end, I had to reflect on everything that happened to me or everything that I've overcome to see how it plays in the chapter after this one.
So overall, UCI was just such a humbling experience for me. I feel like if I didn't go to this school, I would be a completely different person than I am today. There were so many challenges that both college and life had to throw at me. And admittedly, there's things that I could have done different in the future that would help alleviate the stress that I had. But at the end of the day, every decision that I make was a learning experience for a decision that I make in the future. I honestly don't know what lies ahead after undergraduate year, except unemployment. But because of college, I just feel like I'm better equipped to take on whatever life has to throw at me. So, that. Were you able to see me?